Alright guys, we discovered a couple of things, both good and bad, about this trailer after we got it home. Let's start with the good news. This is an air-safe ride suspension unit, which retails for upwards of about $2,000 new. So this is a very expensive piece of equipment. We haven't looked to see how old it is, if we could even tell how old it is. But basically what this does is it cushions the bounce, like if you hit bumps and stuff, so that your horses don't get slammed around in the back, which is really cool. So we have the option of pulling this off and selling it if we want to, or we can use it. The other nice thing about this is that it has a couple of spacers in the top right here. So we can pull those spacers out and it will give us a little bit less of a incline in the back, so it will ride a little bit more level. Now for the bad news. The scary thing was we were riding with this thing not even hitched up. It was apparently just barely sitting on the ball, because the ball diameter that this thing takes right here is smaller than your standard ball size. And if we look up in here, if you look at the ball hitch, this is a ball hitch, right? For a gooseneck. Now take a look at that. What do you notice? There's a big gash right on the end of that. So that is exactly where that thing was riding the whole 9-hour long trip. Actually, it was longer than 9 hours. Probably closer to 11. So one good bump and that sucker would have ripped off the entire tailgate of the truck and gone down the road. So I guess it was a good thing that I was praying the entire way home that we would get home without any issues, because we did. And Eric even got the lights to work. So the lights are working. We still don't have a battery to be able to raise and lower the jack, but we were able to get this off the truck using the tractor, using the forklifts. Now the other bad thing that Eric found when he was trying to take this apart.
The thing that concerns me, I noticed a little crack right here. And the only way, honestly, to get at it, I think because it's underneath this plate right here. So what I was thinking is this is a steel plate, so there's like aluminum plate, this aluminum I-beam, and then this steel plate. And the only way to really get at it without taking this off here is to maybe cut this steel plate off, weld up the crack in the aluminum, and then re-weld this steel plate on. And see, they have a gusset right here strengthening it, and after you weld it back on, weld a gusset on there for strength. So what we're gonna try to do today, it looks like this is like bowing out just a little bit here, so we're gonna take a come along and pull this back into shape, and right here you'll notice it's kind of pushing in, so we need to take a come along, or not a come along, but actually a porta power. When we have pressure on this, we will put a porta power up here and brace it over to here. So we're gonna push and pull all at the same time. And so this piece right here, see this big chunk out of here, is gonna have to get replaced. I'm thinking we can cut it off about right here, get it re-riveted on, do a weld through here. Now if you guys stay around long enough, probably towards the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you how we exactly came about purchasing this trailer, which some of you might think was kind of funny. So right now, We are going to set up this come along and give it a pull and see how it goes.
Wow.
You're gonna have to hold that.
Well, this is almost needing 3 people, isn't it?
Yep. Until you get pressure on it.
Right.
Well guys, it's bending a lot easier than I thought it was gonna.
Is it already bending?
Oh yeah.
Just open your camera. And it almost feels like it's pulling the other side.
Push up here.
Definitely looks a lot straighter.
Huh?
Definitely looks straighter.
So we need to
Now,
porta potty.
let's see. Oh, there we go. Move your hand. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to catch the dip.
Yeah, I need to go out to the barn,
It's hard to see it.
grab the porta power, and push here and brace it onto here, hopefully. It'd be nice if I could brace it here, but there's nothing to go there.
This is
But
kind
yeah,
of.
that definitely straightened it right out. So we just got to get this pushed out a little bit. Yeah. Sweet.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. And the not so ugly. You kind of see it dipping. It's hard to see. It's hard to capture the dip on camera. You can't really catch it. But there's like a bow right there. Oh my gosh, that is bright.
Pushed in.
This is really hard to videotape because I can't see with that glare. Holy cow. Man, no one's gonna miss us coming down the road in this. So what do you think? You think we should put a Farm Girl logo on the side? Sure. Great. Back up. Back. That's good stuff.
Coming straight across.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
Alright, we'll see if this will work.
It's a big long post. Hey, that fits perfect in there.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
See, now I should get another 4x4 and hit it on the other side.
Hit it to set the metal.
I should probably put my hearing protection on because my ears are already damaged.
Hearing protection.
Yep.
I think it's inside the house, isn't it?
Guys, I made a mistake the other night hammering on the truck hitch underneath it without hearing protection. I've never have hurt my ears before with loud things, but seriously, I hear ringing in my ears now, and it's been 3-4 days.
And you have no excuse, right? Because I got those hearing ear protection earmuffs that you should have been wearing.
Any little loud noise now, it really affects my ears. I don't know.
So guess what he's gonna go get?
The 3M.
The 3M hearing earmuffs. The kicker is, he has a set of really high heavy-duty earmuffs, but we have no idea where they went to. Probably one of the kids used them for shooting guns. So it's always great to have a backup pair. And I always keep these in the closet. Oh yeah. Now you can see the bow right there. Look at that. So that's what we're trying to fix. Because it's just dipped in right here. I can actually see it better right here.
Alright, you ready?
Hold on. So this is the metal piece that's bent. And This is what it's supposed to look like, completely straight. Ooh, that is hot. I'm covering my ears. Hey, I'm glad you have those ear muffs on. Well, it's still pretty bowed in.
We might try to put the porta power.
Don't you have a forked porta
side.
power? Don't you have like a forked option for it? Good news. Look where the bend is now. The bend is changing. Oh, that's kind of weird.
Huh?
You know, that just changed.
Yeah, it actually pushed it away from the I-beam.
Huh. Well, now it went back to that spot right there is where the bend is now. Because before it had moved up, now it moves right back to that spot.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
The metal's flexes
Right.
a lot.
And aluminum is pretty flexible. Yeah, you almost had it.
So, this auction site I belong to, you can bid on total vehicles. And this trailer I found on there, and I bid $2,800 for it. And I was like, well, if I can pick it up really cheap, you know, I'll look at fixing it. And I got bid out, because these auctions you can do pre-bid before they go to auction. So I got outbid at 28, and I was like, all right, 32 is my max. So I pre-bid at 3,200. And I was like, if I get it for 32, it's cheap enough, we'll fix it up. So about an hour before the auction, I'm at work and I get a notification that I got outbid at 3,700. And honestly, I was kind of relieved. I was like, now I don't have to drive to Iowa to pick this thing up, don't have to mess with it. All right, find another trailer, let it go down the road. And so I'm at work and I get home a little after 5 and Suzanne's like, hey, we won the trailer. I'm like, what do you mean we won the trailer? I got outbid on the trailer. And she's like, well, I tried calling you and you didn't answer your phone. Well, I don't keep my phone on me at work usually. And Suzanne bid on the trailer during the live auction. I had no idea that she was gonna do that, and I was like, well, what did you get it for? And she's like, 4,600. I'm like, all right, so I guess we're taking a trip to Iowa. And with all the fees and everything, it came out to be 5,300. So I'm not sure, you know, how good a deal it is yet, but we're stuck with it. So we'll see what we can do with it. I'll talk to you later, guys.